time for the match game. Hollywood Square, our win from Dream House, Bob Eubanks. From Scarecrow and Mrs. King, Martha Smith. From another world, Christopher Rich. Charles Nelson Riley. Fred Travelina. And the stars of the match game, Hollywood Square's hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bauman.
Hello. Welcome.
All right. Okay. Thank you. You're a very kind, lively bunch, and we welcome you here and glad you showed up. Listen, I'd like to apologize to all of you. I should have done this yesterday. 2 nights ago, I had a big bowl of garlic soup, and no one will stay in the same room with me. And I'm
This is a big room, Gene.
I admire your restraint.
Where did you get garlic soup?
There's an Italian restaurant on Pico Boulevard.
That's what it's called, garlic soup?
Yeah, cream of garlic soup. It was very, very good stuff. But thank you for, I admire your restraint in not saying get lost and do all, but I'll get lost anyway.
Get lost, Gene.
I'll stand over here and talk to you. Hello, stars. Wonderful to see you. How are you?
That's all.
Happy New Year. All right, we lost another one. Now let's welcome our 2 players over here, Kathleen Downing and Sarah Kincaid. Let's get acquainted. Okay. Kathleen, we want to find out about you first.
I'm from Indio, California, and I have 3 children, Troy 17, Robert 15, and Amanda 12. And I'm interested in dance. I just joined some adult education classes that's tap and jazz and ballet, and I'm having a ball doing it.
And it's good exercise for you, too, isn't it, Kathleen?
Yes, it is.
Good. All right. Kathleen, nice to have you with us. Sarah, tell us about you, please.
I'm an office manager for a financial corporation in downtown Los Angeles, and I'm a singer and a songwriter.
You are. Have you had anything published?
I wish.
Okay, she's looking for someone to publish her songs, okay? Don't write to me. Write to her directly. All right, Sarah Kincaid. Good luck to both of you. We'll begin now with the match game. We'll play 3 rounds. The one who's ahead at the end of the 3rd round will go on to meet our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Now, Kathleen, you won the toss. You have to go first.
I'll pick B, please.
B. Okay. B is what you get.
Yeah.
Mert said, no more blind dates. They told me this girl had a natural outdoors look. She did. She looked like a blank.
How come that the contestants never can say what company they work for?
Well,
I mean, I work for a major network.
yeah, that's right. You do. Happens to be NBC, so you can say it.
Shh, don't say that.
No, you can say it.
Oh, you can say that.
Now, the thing is, you know, if we allowed that, then the companies would be sending their people up to be contestants just to get a plug on the show. Can't say that. For instance, now, Fred is going to be appearing soon at...
Sands Hotel in Atlantic
Sands.
City.
Yeah, that's right.
Harris
We
and
can't say
Reno,
that.
but you can't say that.
Can't say any of that.
Hotel in Las
Sometime in
Vegas.
the next 2 or 3 weeks, he's
That's
going to be
right.
at those
Be
places
there.
there.
I'm not going to be at Caesar's Palace. Could I say that?
No, you can't say that either.
Where are you going to be, Charles?
Nowhere.
Kathleen, Mert said, no more blind dates. They told me this girl had a natural outdoors look. She did. She looked like a blank.
Grizzly bear.
A grizzly bear. Oh, that's not bad.
A grizzly bear.
Bear crossed my mind. Did it cross yours?
Yes, it did. I got out of its way, though, and managed to think of something else. This was a big girl that Mert went out with. She did look like all the great outdoors, particularly a mountain.
She looked like a mountain. All right.
Oh, come on.
The first time I've ever done this, folks.
You're booing a good young actor like that. What is
Last
that?
time, too.
Chuck, you look elegant. You're going someplace.
I'm going out.
You are.
Yeah.
Just on a Gonna
Or a
have
couple
good
of us
time.
are having a cream of garlic soup party in the valley. Cow!
You look like a cow, an outdoor girl. Not bad.
Oh, I'm afraid to
Any
show.
outdoors thing is okay here. You look very elegant,
Thank you,
Charles.
sir.
Martha, darling.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jane. She looked like a dog.
A dog.
That's better than mountain.
Tough crowd to please, John.
Yes. Well, garlic breath,
What?
she looked like a swamp. Isn't that
They love you.
evocative?
Yes.
It sounds like the Democratic Convention.
Right. Okay, Bob.
Love it.
I counted the rings on her things. She looked like a tree.
A tree.
Yes.
All right. Mixed reaction.
It's my first time.
Right. Fred?
Well, obviously, I'm going to get booed for this, so I might as well get into character and start crying as Stan Laurel so that they can boo louder. Well, I heard the answer he gave, but I wrote it before because Charlie told me if she was outside, that she'd have to be out the room, and also she looked like a mountain.
Mountain. All right.
Two mountains.
Can't win them all, Fred. Sarah, you ready?
Nobody matches.
Here it is. Dumb Dora's so dumb. She even needs a recipe to make blank.
Pardon me? She what?
She even needs a recipe to make blank.
We're busy doing the crap.
All set. Sarah. Dumb Dora's so dumb, she even needs a recipe to make blank.
Boiled water.
Boiled water. All right. Boiled water. All right, Chris, you're up.
Well, I think that even getting a pan out of the pantry was too complicated for her, so I said she needed a recipe to make ice.
That's good. It's a good one. What have you got for us, Chuck?
Ice cubes.
Very good. Great minds.
You're winning now.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Dumb Doris could make toast.
She could make toast. Need a recipe to make toast. Okay, John.
Give me an H. Give me a toe. Give me an O. What do you got? A match.
Water.
They boo you when you're right.
Deep. No.
Well,
they
her answer is boiled.
boiled water.
Boiled. She needs a recipe to boil water, and he just had water there.
This is how it goes, Sal. The crowd is moving toward the stand.
All right, Bob.
Well, I did the same thing. I left out the old
Boiled.
Boiled.
Yeah. I see that. Two different connotations. Needs a recipe to make water means one thing. Needs a recipe to boil water means something else. All right, Fred.
Well, you see, things happen so strange. Golly, I can't believe it. All these people said water, and she said boiled water, and I just put two things together and I said tea. God.
Goes in my toast.
Close.
But no
Gotta get the
cigar.
horse. So 0-0 the score. That's round one. Round two right after this.
Laugh all day with Lucy. Oh my God. Play all day with Lucy.
You're an ape. You're a monkey.
And have a ball all day with Lucy.
Hula.
See why Buzzer loves Lucy. Saturdays starting at 3. Only on Buzzer.
When the kids saw how affordable it was.
Find your degree at snhu.edu.
Here we go. Round two coming up. Bing! Now, since the score is tied 0-0, she went first last time. Sarah, we'll ask you to go first this time.
A, please.
You want A. All right. Here we go. Franklin, the faith healer, said...
Yeah.
I tell you what, we ought to get a genuine faith healer ought to read this question here in that time. I'll read the part, and you read the quote part, okay? Franklin, the faith healer, said... Listen, this is...
Give her a trip to Hawaii.
Come here, Mom.
It's our own little act that we've got here. We don't need a third party, okay? Franklin, the faith healer, said...
The most amazing thing just happened at Safeway. As soon as I walked in the door, the holes in the
blank
healed shut.
Yeah.
You understand, everyone?
Okay. Every time I hear that music, I hear Michael Jackson talking.
I said I could find myself, I knew. And I know I could find, I said I could do.
Thank you, Michael. All right, Charles, ready? Here we go. Sarah. Franklin the Faith Healer said, the most amazing thing just happened at Safeway. Yeah. As soon as I walked in the door, the holes in the blank healed shut.
Swiss cheese.
Very good. I thought it's a splendid answer.
Thanks, Gene. Thanks a lot, pal. Yeah, well, it was a great answer, quite frankly, but I thought this one was really the definitive answer. We're talking donuts.
That's a good one.
Donuts.
Very good. Swiss cheese, donuts, both of them excellent. Charles?
The definitive answer, donuts.
All right, Martha?
The only thing at Safeway with holes, donuts and bagels.
Donuts and bagels. Donuts and bagels, she had in parentheses. Well, bagels are just varnished donuts anyway, right? What do you say, Jeff?
Holy donuts, garlic breath!
All right. What do you say, Bob?
Oh, I said donuts too, Jim.
Everybody said donuts.
Nobody has a little Swiss cheese on the side?
Well, you know, when I'm off for dairy in Sweden, everything always happens to me, you know. I come off the mountain and I feel a shoot and crawl and in through the dirt for 2 weeks. I said Swiss cheese.
One. All right, Kathleen Downing, this is yours. Dr. Quackenbush is really strange. I'm going to tell you, he makes house calls, but he only makes them to blank houses. Yeah. Okay. I guess so, sure. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. Kathleen. Dr. Quackenbush is really strange. What? This Quackenbush is strange, not to mention.
It's on the paddle.
He makes house calls, but he only makes them to blank houses.
Houses, brothel houses, houses of ill repute
houses of brothel. What answer I finally figured out is houses of brothel repute. All right, what do you say?
The old brothel.
I said, well, cat houses. You know,
meow houses. All right, there's one. Charles?
Houses of ill repute.
It doesn't on their mind. Quackenbush conjured up images of trees and birds to me, and so I said tree houses.
Tree houses. That's a very creative answer.
But innovative. It was innocent.
Don't boo that. That's an excellent answer. Creative. All that sort of. He only makes them to blank houses, John.
2 brothels, 1 cat, 2, 4 matches, 3.
Okay, Bob, you're up.
What's a brothel?
I've had chicken brothel.
You just saved him. Oh, I said the same thing. House of ill repute.
All right, 4 for Kathleen.
Sleazy pens.
Hey, Fred.
Well, this is John Houseman again. You know that Reagan wants prayer in school. Reagan also wants a balanced budget. He can accomplish both by having the children pray for a balanced budget.
I said house of ill repute.
Okay.
That's right.
So at the end of round 2, it's 5-1, Kathleen's favor. Third and final round after this. Hurry back.
Whatever you want,
Bet it all that is higher.
there's a game show for that.
Look at him fly.
And Buzzer's got it. Weeknights starting at 8.
Tuna casserole.
7281. That's 1-800-445-7281. Call now.
Third and final round. Ding. Kathleen, you're ahead. You're up.
I have B, please.
B, and one person plays. Who is that one person? Martha. I do believe it's
I've been
you.
consistently wrong throughout the whole game.
No, you just haven't matched her yet.
Okay, right.
Let's see if you do this time. Jake said, "My wife looks terrible in the morning." Could you stay out of our act, please? Yeah, yesterday she walked out to get the paper, and she was picked up by the blank.
I gotta get approval. Or should I say that? I'm ready.
All right, Kathleen, see if you can match her. My wife looks terrible in the morning. Yesterday, she walked out to get the paper, and she was picked up by the blank.
Dog catcher.
Dog catcher. I think that's pretty good. There's one or two other good possibilities there, but one, dog catcher was one.
Okay, here is dog pound. That's
it. You got it. Very good. So, Kathleen, you've matched all 6. Now, Sarah, that means the best you could do is achieve a tie. You can do that, however, by matching the 5 stars whom you have not matched. It's been done many times before, so don't be discouraged. Hey, did you hear about Fast Freddy's food stand? Is fast food stand? Well, it's really fast because when the food comes to you, it's already blanked. You understand?
Go to Boy George. Isn't Boy George wonderful? Do you really want to hurt me?
What do you say, Chuck? Were you just waving to me?
No, I was waving at the oncoming, several stars that are coming.
Oh, the ones who were waiting in the wing.
Waving to them.
All right, Sarah, here we go. Did you hear about Fast Freddy's fast food stand? It's really fast because when the food comes to you, it's already blanked.
Eaten.
Eaten. All right. Do 5 of those. Achieve a tie. All right, Chris, you're up first. Got to match everybody over here, Sarah.
Yeah, so if she doesn't match me right off, it's kind of
right
all
off.
over,
It's
right?
all over.
Well, I said eaten. I don't know.
Eaten. All right. Little drum roll here. Eaten. All right, score is 6-3. Martha.
Kind of a nonsensical answer, but I said eaten.
You did. Oh. And dear friends, the plot thickens. The score is 6-4.
4 eaten, 1 cat house.
Wow. It's all up to you. Show and tell, isn't it? All right, now that means we have to go to the tiebreaker. I'll push the button, reveal the tie-breaking question. I'll read it to you. Listen to it carefully, if you please. Here it is. Blank table, T-A-B-L-E, blank table. Now, in front of you, but out of sight of the stars, are 4 good answers to the question, blank table. Your seats were determined by lot, so therefore, Sarah Kincaid, you go first, and tell me which of the 4 answers you want by number. Don't say any words, and you may have 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one do you want?
2, please.
You want number 2. I'll give that to you. That's your respondent. Kathleen, which one do you want?
4, please.
4.
Yes, please.
You say 4. All right. 4 is what you get.
Thank you.
All right, so you have 4 and you have 2. Now, here it is. I'll canvass the stars one by one. Verbal responses, please. Blank table. Chris, you're first.
My little dinner table.
Dinner table. Anybody have dinner table over there? No dinner table over there. Charles.
I did good that time.
Kitchen table!
Kitchen table. No kitchen table.
Good, Charles.
Hello, Martha.
Hello. Card table.
Card table. No card table over there.
How many tables are there?
Yeah.
What,
I got
water?
3 more.
All right, John.
Pool table.
Pool table. No pool table over there. Hello, Bob.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it. Coffee table.
Coffee table. Sarah's the winner. Come on down, Sarah. All right. Right over here, and I'll get to you in a moment or so. A pleasure to meet you, Kathleen.
Thank you. It was
Gonna send
fun.
some gifts to you from the match game. Kathleen Downing, there she goes. Hey, Sarah. to switch to Hollywood Square. Here comes the rest of our set. John and I will trade places here, and we'll bring on 3 more stars and do the Hollywood Squares. Lots more excitement coming along. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar, combines a miniaturized radio cassette unit with a compact headphone stereo. The result is the stylish and versatile double play furnished by Quasar. It's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Square, Hour, with from Old Madeline, James Sloyan. From Happy Days, Erin Moran. From Another World, Nancy Frangione. And taking over, the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bowman.
Gimme! Okay, we'll be right back to play Hollywood Square.
Funding for children's programs are at risk.
And now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Square.
Thank you, Gene. Welcome, everybody, to the second half of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. This is the Hollywood Squares portion. I have with me Sarah Kincaid. Congratulations on winning the tiebreaker.
Thank you.
Very, very well done. She got a coffee table. We have 3 brand new celebrities as well. Nancy Frangione, James Sloyan, and Erin Moran. Now, Nancy, you are, of course, one of the stars of Another World. Yes, and this man beneath you.
I don't just kiss any strange man. He's
the man.
I'm a very
that
good
you
friend
kissed.
of her husband, so it's okay.
He is, in fact, your husband. Now, yesterday I gave him the chance to critique your match game playing. I would like to return the honor today.
I didn't watch.
What do you
Yes,
think
my wife
about
loves
that?
me, folks.
She didn't even watch you win the match game. Some nerve, huh? Well, she's certainly going to watch you on Hollywood Squares. Here we go. Okay, before we begin the game, we have to reintroduce our defending champion. Her name is Joyce Reeves. She has been with us for 4 days so far. Her total is $56,350. I'm just checking you out. You're just tearing a little bit. You haven't gotten quite to the crying stage. Joyce always cries when she wins, and they are certainly tears of joy. You have done an excellent job here for 4 days. This is your 5th day on the show. Consequently, it's going to be your last no matter what happens. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about what you're going to do with your newfound wealth.
Oh, gosh. First, I'm going to hug it. And
then you're going to cry on it.
And then cry. Seriously, it's going to help me retire this year from my job. Yeah.
Oh, you're a senior personnel representative, right? I remember that, and you can't explain it because it takes too long. Okay, we're going to play Hollywood Squares till we hear the time's up bell. Now, whoever's ahead at that point goes on to play Super Match. That is worth up to $30,000. First game is worth $100, $25 for every square. Joyce, start us off.
Charles, please.
Charles Nelson Riley. Which came first, Charles? The first Howard Johnson's Motor Lodge or the first Roach Motel?
That's awful. Not roaches in a motel. You mean Roach Motel. Yeah. Okay, that's easy. I believe it's the first Howard Johnson's Motor Lodge came first.
Do you believe in Charles, Joyce, for the first square?
I agree.
The first Howard Johnson's Motor Lodge did come first. Yes, very well done. No contest. It's no contest. 1925 versus 1977 for the Roach Motel.
Nancy, please.
Nancy!
Yes.
From Another World. One question at a time.
Mars.
According to the Surgeon General, Nancy, who has a harder time quitting smoking? Men or women?
Chris and I are having an equally hard time. But I would have to say...
But, pretty funny.
Men.
Agree or disagree, Sarah?
I'll disagree.
Women are having a harder time quitting smoking. Very well done. You're right to disagree, and you get the square. Good playing. Atta girl. Okay, it's even up so far. Joyce, you are playing X. Pick a star.
Gene, please.
Mr. Rayburn.
Yes, sir.
Can you do acupuncture on a snake, Gene? Or is there no good place to stick the needle?
I don't know too much about the central nervous system of a snake, but I would imagine that it would be difficult to hit a nerve in a snake, and therefore difficult to do. I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Let's not wait too long. Pick one of these.
Cold-blooded creatures. No, I'd say it's impossible to do acupuncture on a snake.
Agree or disagree, Joyce?
I agree.
You can do acupuncture.
You can.
No, you should have disagreed with Gene. Your opponent
stick 'em in
gets
their
that
ass.
square. Okay, we're going to be back to complete this $100 game with any luck right after these messages. See you then.
Stay tuned for more of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour.
In the 21st century, a shopper will exist like no other. The Sweepinator. They will be powerful, versatile, and run wild in the aisles. The Sweepinator. Only on Supermarket Sweep. Weeknights at 9.
Oh no, another storm, another...
Get started for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Okay! We got a hot one going. Sarah, you are in the lead, and it's your move.
Chris to win, please.
Go, Chrissy.
Chris Rich. In the musical Oklahoma, they sing that the corn is as high as an elephant's eye. Does corn really grow that high? Or are Rodgers and Hammerstein just pulling our leg?
Let me see. It'd be about... No, it's too high for corn to grow. Corn does not grow as high as an... Unless the elephant bent his head down real far. I've got to say no. I say no.
Agree or disagree for the game, Sarah?
I disagree.
Corn does grow as high as an elephant's eye. Very well done. You get the square and you win the game. And congratulations, you have won the first game. Okay, oh, what a beautiful first game that was for you. Sarah, however, we are going to sweep the X's, the one X and all the O's off of the board, and we're going to zip right on to a $200 game. Joyce, you get to start.
Charles, please.
Charles Nelson Riley.
You can reach up and hit it.
The snow is piling up outside your door, and you're out of rock salt. In a pinch, what can you use to melt it? Coffee grounds or fertilizer?
Have Gene breathe on it with the garlic soup.
I'll go with coffee grounds.
He says coffee grounds will melt your snow. Agree or disagree, Joyce?
I disagree.
Fertilizer will melt your snow. Well done. He was so convincing. You're right to disagree. You get the square. Good going. Okay, Sarah, you're playing O.
Yeah.
Aaron, please.
Yeah?
Aaron Moran. In the game.
I'm still here.
Here you go. Here you go, Aaron. What is more sensitive to touch? Your back or your front?
Oh, well.
Just a minute, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Take notes on this one.
Well, let me see.
Some of the guys want to compile some data on this subject, Aaron.
I would say the front.
Agree or disagree, Sarah?
I agree.
Your front it is. Yes, you were right to agree. You get the square. Well done. Joyce Reeves. Where would you like to put an X?
Fred, please.
In the best of all possible worlds. Fred Travelina. Fred, you have a vicious pig at home.
I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot pole, okay?
Now, to restrain this vicious pig, should you tie a rope to his snout or to his tail?
To restrain a vicious pig. During the days of my kingdom, we had this problem all the time in the courts. I would say his snout.
What do you say, Joyce?
I agree.
His snout it is, yes. You're right to agree. You get the square, and an X goes up there. So she's got a couple of X's, and Sarah, you are playing O, and it's your move.
Nancy, please.
Nancy to block. You missed this one. The game in the lead goes to Joyce. Nancy Frangione, you counted up all the hot dogs you ate in 1983, and it totaled a whopping 78. Are you about average Or are you a hot dog-aholic?
Well, I had about 2. More, less, more. That sounds like an awful lot of hot dogs. Hamburgers would be bigger, and pizza and all that jazz. So that's a lot. Too
It's a
much.
lot of hot dogs.
It's a lot of hot dogs.
More than there even are
More
on the
than
panel.
the normal person.
Okay. Agree or disagree, Sarah? She says that's a lot of hot dogs, too
I
many.
disagree.
That is about average.
Oh,
Yes,
whoa.
you're right to disagree. You get the square and you do block. Very, very well done. Hot dog for you, not so hot for you. But we're going to be back and find out what the conclusion of this $200 game is after these messages. Stick with us.
In the 21st century, a shopper will exist like no other. The Sweepinator. Only on Supermarket Sweep, weeknights at 9.
If you've ever considered getting a walk at hims.com/ED and get started with a free online visit.
Well, none of these people think that people eat that many hot dogs, but our source says that was average. Joyce, it's your move and you're playing X.
James to block, please.
You missed this one, a big lead for your opponent.
All right.
James Sloyan
Yes.
from O'Madeline.
Yes.
According to Glamour magazine, who is more likely to think premarital sex is okay? A woman with only a high school education or one who has attended college?
Yeah, right. What can I? Yeah, just boom. I would have to say the woman with the college education.
What do you say, Joyce, for a block?
I agree.
One who has attended college. Yes, you were right to agree. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, you get that square and you do block. So, it's kind of a back and forth tussle here, Sarah. You're playing O.
Bob Eubanks to block, please.
Bob.
John.
Marcia.
You stumped me.
Who has more feet, Bob? One snail or one French waiter? You can assume that the French waiter has 2 feet, Bob.
I was going to ask if he was a normal French waiter.
Yeah.
You can take a look at the snail in your pocket if you'd like.
That's a frog.
Oh.
The French waiter.
The French waiter has more feet. Okay, to block, Sarah, agree or disagree?
I agree.
The French waiter has more feet. Yes, you were right to agree. You get the square and you do block. Boy, close game. A snail has just 1 foot. French waiter has 2 feet and he does serve frogs' legs. Okay, Joyce, your move. You're playing X.
Martha, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
We're getting full
I'm
up.
over here,
Not much
John.
happening. Martha Smith. According to Red Book magazine, Martha, will pouring freshly brewed chamomile tea on your blonde hair brighten the color? Or will it only make your head smell like a tea bag?
You can use freshly brewed chamomile tea for a number of things. You can steam your face with it. You can pour it on your hair. You can dip your whole head in it if you want to, and it will make your hair brighter.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Smith says that it will brighten. Chamomile tea will brighten your hair color. Agree or disagree, Joyce?
I agree.
It will brighten your hair color. Yeah, you're right to agree. You get the square. Might also make your head smell like a tea bag, but it does brighten your hair color. All right, Sarah Kincaid. Where would you like to place an O?
Chris to block, please.
Oh, here we go again, Sarah. Okay.
On the average, Chris, whose body contains a larger portion of fat?
Mine does. Oh, sorry, it's not.
A man's or a woman's?
A woman's. We all know that. Yes.
Sarah, for a block, agree or disagree?
I agree.
A woman's it is. Yes, you're right to agree. It's logical. You get the square and you do block, and what we have, the situation we have now, we got 4 X's up there and we've got 4 O's up there. There's only 1 more square available. Joyce, you will call that one. If you get this square, if you get this question correct, you'll win the game. If not, your opponent wins. Yes, Gene.
Gene, please.
Okay.
Go. Gene Rayburn, you have discovered that your sister keeps her 6-year-old boy quiet by breastfeeding him. Now, according to Dear Abby, is that better than shutting him up with candy, or does your sister need a doctor?
Well, I think
6? Is he 6?
6, yes.
6
feet.
And
6 feet tall.
If he gets a lot of candy, it's going to do serious damage to him in many ways. I am opposed to that whole school of what they used to call sugar blank to keep a child quiet. I'd say breastfeeding him would be the proper way to handle that problem.
Okay, he says that better go off keeping that 6-year-old boy quiet by breastfeeding him. Agree or disagree, Joyce, for the game?
I disagree.
You are right to disagree. Your sister needs a doctor. Very well done. Gene, your sister needs a doctor. Joyce, you win the game. Congratulations. Boy, you forged from behind there. Okay, she is in the lead, 350, 275 for the challenger. We are getting along in time. Sweep all the X's and O's off the board. Every $25 counts. It's very close. Sarah, pick a star.
Nancy, please.
Okay.
Now let's see if I can get one right here.
In the U.S., are there more women piloting Boeing 747s or operating rides at Disneyland?
There are not many female pilots, unfortunately.
Some more
I don't see
operating.
many women operating those big machines either. Let's see. Women,
Give me an answer, because the clock is running on these people.
Women operate more machines at Disneyland. More pilots.
She says there are more women piloting 747s. Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
There are more women operating rides at Disneyland. You're right to disagree. You get the square. There are no women 747 pilots. That will change. What will not change is that time is up. You have done it once again. 5 days in a row. $350. Joyce Reeves, you're our champ. Oh. Well, this is probably your toughest match. Okay, I'm sure I don't have to tell you by now. So what you do is just troop yourself over there, join Gene Rayburn, get yourself ready for your shot at $30,000 once again. I don't know what to tell you, Sarah. You really played well. You charged from behind. The second game was pivotal, but you're not leaving here empty-handed. $300, and thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares. Sarah Kincaid! Okay, Gene.
Okay, John. Well, Joyce, one more shot at it, right? Okay, we'll be back with Joyce and our stars for Go with the Big Money right after this.
Whatever you want,
bet it all that is higher.
There's a game show for that.
Look at him fly.
And Buzzer's got it.
All right.
Coming up next.
We're looking for a few nuts. 1-800-304-1840. That's 1-800-304-1840 or order online at BuyLibertyLift.com.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much. Okay, Gene Wood. All right, Joyce, one more go at it. You got a bundle now, $56,700. Let's see how much more you can win now in the super match where you could win up to $30,000. Good luck to you. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, a nice smart bunch like these, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Growing blank. Remember, it's $1,000 for giving us the most popular answer, $500 for the second most popular, $250 for the third. 3 of the 9 stars are allowed to offer a little assistance here. Choose them one by one.
Fred, please.
Fred Travelina.
Growing up.
Growing up is one.
John, please.
Next, I say growing old.
All right, you've got 2.
Bob, please.
Bob?
Growing weak.
Weak.
Sad.
Happening to all of us right at this very moment.
Right. Fading fast. So you have growing weak, growing old, and growing up. Now, a crucial decision for you. Choose one of those or think up one of your own. What would you like to do?
I'd like to say growing pains.
You'd like to say growing pains? The audience agrees with you. They think you got the right one there. We'll find out right now. All right, let's begin at the bottom and reveal the $250 response. Growing old. All right, John gave you that one. The $500 response says growing
She's
up.
right.
Fred gave you that one.
Wow. Amazing.
All right, last
Right.
chance.
Yes.
For your answer, let's slide the big one.
He got it. Very good.
Okay. Very good. She's on her own. She's on her last day. She's going out in a blaze of glory. All right. You've got the $1,000. Now it's time for the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made that selection, that star will reveal a hidden number there. It'll be a 10, a 20, or a 30. Remember, we'll multiply $1,000 by whatever number is revealed. Time now, Joyce, to choose a star.
John, please.
All right, John. Grab the tab. We'll hope it's a 30. Is it the 30? It's a 20. $20,000.
Good enough.
All right. I don't want to put any pressure on you, Joyce, but if you match John in this, you will become our new all-time money winner. All right, right there. Here we go.
What will I get? What will I get, Gene?
You'll get your usual check in the mail there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Good luck to you. Here we go. Pinto blank. That's P-I-N-T-O blank. No help from the audience, please. If we hear an answer, we have to throw it out. Pinto blank. John's ready, Joyce. You collect the $20,000 if you match him. What do you put in that blank?
Beans.
Beans. They like that one. All right. If John says pinto beans, you'll have a total of $76,700 and become our new all-time champ here. Okay, John? Let's take a look at it.
Oh, beans, I said pony.
Oh. Pinto pony. Did you think of pinto pony?
Yes, I
Well, was pinto pony your first thought or your second thought?
did. My second one,
It
really.
was your second thought. All right. Well, they were both good answers. Pinto beans and pinto pony were both good responses. Well, listen, you haven't wasted your time here, have you? You have a total of $57,700, and we'll help you retire. Join us with our stars and our champ right after these messages.
In these challenging times, what course?
June's Journey. Download now for free.
Now we want to find out which of the stars had the big 3-0. All right, would you all together, 1, 2, 3, grab the tabs and give them a yank. Ready, go. Who had it?
I had Bob Eubanks. Yeah, you could have won a house of $30,000.
But Joyce, this is your 5th day on the show. Naturally, the rule says it's your last day. You've been a wonderful champ here. You came close to catching up with our all-time winner with $56,700. We congratulate you and wish you the very best of luck in your retirement.
Thank you, Bill.
Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us next time.
John Bell would say it's so long for the match game. Hollywood Squares hour. See you tomorrow.
A member of our studio audience will receive Tappan's Deluxe Microwave Oven with Tap and Touch Control. Built-in browner, 10 different cooking speeds, so you can program to defrost and cook automatically, furnished by Tappan. This is Gene Wood speaking for the match game Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production.